evidenced by the fact that, again, I'm not in the home studio. I'm not in Walt Disney World. I am not at the Contemporary. I'm speaking at a podcast conference here in Orlando. This is actually the Renaissance Orlando by SeaWorld. Welcome to SeaWorld. Welcome to SeaWorld Radio, everyone. It's obviously a huge convention center hotel. I've spoken here a few times in the past, and tonight is kicking off Podfest Expo. Now in its 11th year. I think I've been to everyone, but maybe might have missed one of them. This is actually a very special week here. I am hosting the Podcast Pro Track all day tomorrow. I'm speaking 3 times on Friday, and then Friday night, because of you, I'm being inducted into the Podcast Hall of Fame while we are here. So I thought I would just give you a quick look at what's going on. I'm going to do a quick show tonight. I have an event at 8 o'clock, and then I've got a call at 9 o'clock. So it is, like I said, this is very much indicative of the craziness of my schedule. So yes, Kyle, there's actually really good food here. This little boardwalk bar restaurant has really good food. There's a great little grab and go place here, and even little bar restaurant in the middle has really good light bites and appetizers. But welcome to myself. Welcome to my humble abode. Oh wait, I forgot I need to. Let's do this too. Let's turn things around here. I also forgot I needed to share this into the clubhouse, Rutro. There you go. Jacob, no, there's no Hall of Fame ring. I was hoping for at least the yellow Hall of Fame jacket, but not even, you don't even get the Hall of Fame jacket, but that's all right. Listen, it is an honor just to be inducted into this very elite group of podcasters. And like I said, this is something that I am accepting on your behalf. This has nothing to do with me. This has everything to do with you. And I have to my glasses. I can't see this. Austin, look sharp. We're all pumped for Daredevil. I wish I could talk all night about Daredevil. I was actually thinking I'm going to start a Daredevil rewatch. Maybe we can do, for those who are interested, I can either put it in the spoiler support group or in the clubhouse. Maybe we'll do a group rewatch. I can't guarantee what my frequency of watching is going to be, but it is something I want to do before the March premiere of Daredevil Born Again. If you've seen the original Daredevil series on Netflix, please let me know, and if so, what you thought about it. Again, not for the kid. I talked about this on last week's podcast in terms of my 5 things I am looking forward to. And Daredevil very easily made that list. So questions I have for you that I'd love to hear your answers to. 1, are you excited for Daredevil? 2, did you watch the original Daredevil on Netflix? 3, again, my 5 things that I was looking forward to and a few things that I was reminiscing on. How are you liking, and I want honest answers always, because we're friends, you can always be honest with me, or else I can't improve. How are you liking the solo episodes versus ones where I have somebody on? I will tell you, in the interest of full disclosure, it is outside my comfort zone. I'm very much outside my comfort zone recording solo, which is weird because I do most of these live shows by myself, but you are with me here, so it's odd. I was really trying before today to launch a new podcast. WW Radio is not going anywhere. Nothing is going to change, only hopefully improve. But a new podcast that I announced on that My 5 show did not get a chance to do it for a variety of reasons. So Becky says I'm biased to answer that question. Right, because Becky won't listen to any show that does not involve her. She should listen, because I think she'd be amazed. I'm talking about her as she's not here. I think Becky would be amazed at how often I talk about Becky. I'm not saying in what context, I'm just saying how often I talk about her. Austin says, let's see, excited as I can be, saw it back on Netflix in the day, really enjoy the solos. You're good at talking to yourself. Yeah, I did it mostly through high school, so I'm used to talking to myself. Angela, love the solo episode. It's great to mix in with everything else. Thank you very much. Angela, I just sent you a message, by the way. I just responded to your message, and please tell your children that I am sorry. He's very excited about the new podcast that cover the parks. So actually, I really, hopefully within a couple of weeks, that's not going to launch next week because I'm traveling next week to a mystery non-Disney location that I will share with you. That I think you'll be interested in following along with. So probably the week after. So I'm going to have WDL Radio. I'm going to have this new, as yet unannounced podcast, and then I have a third podcast, which is really sort of, I don't know if I talked about this maybe I did. Well, just in case I didn't, I won't say it. So, Elizabeth watched Netflix Daredevil, curious to see the new. I am really excited that they are following along. This is very much going to be like season 4 of that series, and I think Disney deciding and Marvel and Feige deciding to continue to stay not just in that universe, but in that type of storytelling. It's going to be dark, it's going to be violent, it's going to be more adult. Definitely not for the kiddos. Has me super excited. And I love Vincent D'Onofrio, and I love Charlie Cox. Jennifer Subco, I am at a Renaissance Orlando hotel by SeaWorld. I am actually really, don't look at my messy bed. I was working on my bed before. Not working on my bed. Doesn't matter. It's weird. I am here for I'm here for a podcast conference. So Jim O'Neill says, Lou's candle has more than 2 ends, and he has a Jim, that is a great metaphor, analogy. That is very, very true. I have a candle with many ends, and they are all en fuego right now, and that's a good thing. That is, I am very happy. I'm very fortunate. I am blessed to be able to do that. We'll only see Wolverine versus Daredevil in the theaters. Wolverine versus Deadpool in the theaters because of Hugh Jackman. I will tell you though, and I'll be curious to see. And I won't spoil anything. We've already gotten from today's trailer, by the way, who Daredevil's at least initial, other than Kingpin, his foe is going to be. But I think this is my prediction. I think that what we're going to see in Daredevil, in this, depending on what sort of comic series they follow and how far I think what you're going to see in Daredevil this season is very much going to tie into the movies and the villains and the characters you're going to see from Marvel coming in the next few years. So, Beatrice says, Pat Magazine Hall of Fame tomorrow. Just came from Disney Springs. Her friends were prepping. Oh yeah, a bunch of my friends are actually in Disney Springs right now. I couldn't go. I had a phone call earlier when I got here. I had some work I had to do, get the newsletter out. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Go to www.com. Like I said, I have an appointment at 8 o'clock. And then I have a call at 9 o'clock. And then I get ready tomorrow. I am hosting the podcast, what is it? The Pro Day? I don't know. I'm hosting, it's a sort of a small invite-only sort of mastermind room that I'm co-hosting with a couple of other folks. So, burn the candle at both ends, Lou. We love it all. Bring it. Thank you very much, Jen. And I know it's appreciated, and that is the thing that fuels my fire. It's the thing that gets me up in the morning, keeps me up late at night. It keeps me going, and more importantly, it's the thing that keeps me looking to do new projects and new ideas. I don't have the whiteboard in front of me, but metaphorically speaking, the whiteboard is full with a bunch of new ideas. So stay tuned. So Skipper Kevin Lively, good to see you hosting something, make it up as I go. That's basically what I've been doing for 20 years. That is the secret to my success, is just make it up as you go along. Just pretend that you know what you're doing. It's a lot of smoke and mirrors going on. So, well, I'll be posting the award presentation. I'll share it. So they're not doing it live this year for whatever reason. They're not doing it live, but they are going to record it. So they said to me that it'll be up on YouTube on Sunday. when it posts, I'll obviously share it into the clubhouse. Writing Dan Mulca says writing ideas on the hotel room's wall might get you in trouble. It wouldn't be the first time. Heather says the only Daredevil I've seen is the Ben Affleck version. Heather, I don't watch a lot of TV. I don't really watch a lot of movies, but usually when I'm watching stuff, I watch it late at night, and it's sort of just my, 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning sort of fall asleep thing. And I watched the Ben Affleck Daredevil over the past week or so because it takes me that long. It's really bad. It is really, really borderline unwatchable in every aspect, from acting, if that's what you want to call what Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner do, at least in this movie. I know they're both very talented performers. The cinematography was bad. The villain, who, although Bullseye is a villain that you'll see again in the Netflix show, he's a bad villain. Bad, like it's when I say it's dark, like it's just shot dark. Like the costume is bad, the lighting is bad, the storytelling is bad. I love Ving Rhames. I don't love him as Kingpin. It's just not good. So please don't let that Daredevil influence or impact your perception of this Daredevil. Go back and watch the Netflix series. If you really want, not in the classic red, but in sort of the ketchup and mustard costume, which I think they did very well considering what they had to work with, which is include but not limited to a not that great series. However, I digress. Let me see. Somebody said congratulations on. Thank you very much, Benjamin. Yeah, to everybody who has said very kind words about the Podcast Hall of Fame. This is a huge, unexpected honor and privilege. And like I said, I am. This is not about me at all. This is something that I am accepting on your behalf. So I'm going to try not to ramble, and I'm going to try not to cry. I can't guarantee either of those things happening. So let me go back. Even Iron Fist. Well, if you're watching Iron Fist, you are clearly starving for Marvel content. Kyle introduced a friend's family to the boathouse tonight, waiting to hear the report. How bad could the report be? I have, knock on wood. Is this wood? No, I don't know what this is. This is some sort of like industrial grade, whatever. I have never had a bad meal at the boathouse. When my kids came home from college, it's where they wanted to go. It's where we went, but right before they went back to college, both like still exceptional meals and exceptional service. I don't, I know how they do it, but it is remarkable how consistent they are with that. So, go ahead and cry. Listen, Karen, you've seen me on the live show. You've heard me on the podcast. I'm a crier. I am totally cool with it. It's fine. I wear my heart on my sleeve, especially because I know that this is, this and the podcast is a safe place and space, and we're all friends, and you'll not judge me for it, or at least not to my face, and you'll just anonymously post mean comments on Twitter, which is normally what people do. Tracy Cherry, I am so sorry that I missed you when you were here this past weekend. To all the marathon runners, walkers, walkers, joggers, cheers, and volunteers, congratulations, but it definitely knocked me on my butt. I think just the early mornings, the later evenings, the lot of like just funk in the air and in the hugs, it totally happened. So I'm sorry that I missed you on Sunday night. Kyle emphasized the bread, filet sliders, and the mac and cheese, all excellent options. I went for brunch last week, 2 weeks ago, whatever it was. If you thought the bread couldn't get any better, go for Sunday or Saturday brunch. There's like this cinnamon glaze on top of like the glazed Hawaiian rolls. Oy vey. And Nick Madrid, how'd that a game of blackjack go on my Atari 26? You know what, Nick, it's funny, when I saw that, you want to talk about I'm in this very sort of sentimental, nostalgic stage of life. I got very sort of emotional when I saw it because I remember that vividly, being in my father's den, like the look and the feel of the carpet and the smell, and my mom's desk there, and the controller for the cable TV, and even playing on the Atari 2600, and that those sweet pajamas, which I still fit into for the most part. I haven't, at least vertically, not necessarily horizontally. I'm more pear-shaped than I used to be, but yeah, I will tell you, I do miss those. Actually, I have it up because I have the newsletter up. I do miss those simpler days and times. I tell my kids all the time, don't grow up. Being an adult is stupid. Like, stay a kid as long as you possibly can. So, from Timmy and Darlene at Disneyland, congratulations. Oh, thank you very much, Darlene, get it. And Timmy, I really appreciate that. Again, what is going to happen tomorrow night is not, it really doesn't have anything to do with me. It all has everything to do with each and every one of you. I would not be here, like literally would not be here, and certainly just in terms of the context of the podcast, I wouldn't have had it, any of this happen without you. So it is an incredible honor. It really is, which I'm very grateful for. So I wish they were streaming it live. I wish I could stream it live. But again, I'm happy that it will be recorded so that you guys can see it. Unless I completely embarrass myself, which is a distinct possibility. I think I have like 2 minutes to give an acceptance speech. So, and the one that I have sort of playing in my head runs about 39. So it's fine. They'll drag me kicking and screaming off the stage. So Gary says, congratulations. Yeah, I wish I could be there to support in person. Gary, you are. I will take it upon myself to sort of take the love and from all of you and bring that with me tomorrow night into that room downstairs. So it is, this is, it's I think, it's a big deal. This is sort of like, this is it. A 5-word speech. Yeah, that's what I think I'm gonna have to do. Thank you for this award. Well, there you go. That's 5. So, Nick, I will be at MegaCon next month. And I was actually, if I was going to be at my desk, I was going to share with you. I will not only be at MegaCon next month, I'll give you more details. I'll be speaking at MegaCon next month. I'm going to be hosting a panel at MegaCon on Thursday. Wait. I'll be hosting a panel on, take that back, strike that, reverse it, on Friday, February 7th at 4 p.m., which it was supposed to be on Saturday. They actually had me on a sweet spot on Saturday, but I can't because we're leaving for our cruise. Aren't we leaving for our cruise on Saturday? I think we are. I don't know. Well, anyway, it's now Friday at 4 o'clock. When does the cruise leave, Becky? I don't even know. Oh, maybe I could have done on Saturday. It doesn't matter. It's fine. Friday at 4 o'clock, I'm going to be hosting a panel. I will have more details about that. I'll share that in the next couple of days. I didn't even get a chance to put it on the newsletter today. Jimmy Swoop says, do I ever sleep? Not very much. I don't. I'm trying to get better at sleep and at rest. We'll see. We'll see. Beatrice, you're right. We have come a long way. Beatrice, you've been around since I can still remember meeting you at Mousefest in 2005, 6, 7, somewhere around there, maybe 7, maybe somewhere around 7. And then the trivia contest at the Tomorrowland Terrace. But I remember meeting you in the room at the Swan and Dolphin first. I think it was that's where I first met you. But I still remember the trivia contest there. Saturday, right. That's why I couldn't do it on Saturday, or to make sure. Maybe I do need sleep. Maybe it's possible. Tonight, I'm going to try and get sleep. Do not miss the boat. I am really going to try not to. Speech, I want to thank my family and box people. Yeah, pretty much that's it. Let me go back. Debbie says, I'm so proud to be part of this family. You're a fantastic head of the family. Thank you, Debbie. I'm grateful to all of you for being part of this. And it's one of the things I'm trying to weave in tomorrow night is talking about, like, you're more than community, right? And I think community's become a marketing and a podcasting buzzword. You are family, and that's one of the things I'm going to try and get across. I speak 3 times a week. So I'm hosting the Pro Day tomorrow. I'm speaking 3 times on Friday, and my main session is going to be about something that I call the relationship economy. And it really is about this relationship we have with each other, this one-to-one relationship we have with each other, the relationships that I try and help foster between each of you, because I think that is the most important part of what I do. It's not about the numbers. It's not about the number of people watching. It's about you. It's about the one person who's watching, like Milton and Michelle Carter. Again, people that I've known, traveled with so many times before. Milton always has a smile on his face. Milton is like the happiest, like sweetest man in the world. And I know when I see him, he's always going to have a kind thing to say. But you're all like that. Like all of you are like that. It's why I love each and every one of you. I wish I could bring you all here, not here into my room, because it would be super weird. They are my choice this year. I'd love to see a Lions, Bills, Super Bowl, anybody but the Eagles and the Chiefs is basically what I'm hoping for. But I'd really love to see the Lions do well this year. So Jeff Blomqvist says 2025 goal is to meet up in person. Jeff, let's make it happen, man. Reach out to me. Let me know when you're coming here. Again, I know my travel schedule is a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Jeff says you are the goats. Thank you very much, man. It's, again, any goatness that is taking place is we collectively, like, we are the goats. We are the goats. I will tell you, in all of my, like, going any other community that has what we have. We don't have what you guys have built here. The camaraderie, the trust, like, we don't need moderators because we don't need moderators. Like, we don't have moderators because we don't need moderators. You moderate yourself. Like, the group is just so good. You're such good people, and you know, doing remarkable things in this community, and it's an honor to be able to be part of it. So, yes, a lot of choosing the good. Kim Hazard, that word is basically borderline. I wonder if I could put a profanity filter for the word Eagles in the clubhouse. I'm sorry, I am a long-suffering Giants fan. So, good luck with that, Jeff. Yeah, I'll be seeing Jeff probably tomorrow morning. Catherine Martin McLaughlin says, thank you for the sweaty marathon hugs. 1, they weren't too sweaty. 2, congratulations for participating in the marathon. I give you a lot of credit, especially on such a cold weekend as it was. And Sean Roberson, check out on the YouTube medias and Prodigy and CompuServe and everywhere else that he might be. So, let me see. Deb says, my son is also a Giants fan. Please give him a hug for me. Someday we're getting there. And I'm going to have to go in a couple of minutes. I have an 8 o'clock event that I need to, it's type of weather runners love. You know what, man? I would rather stand out in the cold and layer up on stuff than stand out in the heat and just melt, which is what we've had sometimes in past marathon weekends. So I appreciated the cold. I had my little, like, thermos of tea, so I was feeling good. Beatrice, thank you for being out there volunteering to give encouragement and snacks and treats to the runners as well. And I know that the internet here is no bueno, so there's a chance that you might not even be hearing most of what I am saying. So, all right, I'm going to have to start to wrap it up. I do need to start making my way. I wanted to just say hello, tell you how much I missed you. Also, please make sure next week to tune in. I am going to be with one Becky Mankin from MEI and Mouse Fan Travel on a mystery location that I think you might be interested in following along. We're going to do something a little bit different, similar to something we've done before, but different. And I'll be sharing primarily on Instagram, my Instagram stories and reels and posts, and I'll try and go live definitely on Wednesday night, but possibly again while I am there. So I'm looking forward to this. Very much is a research trip for something else that I am working on. I will have more details about that soon. Speaking of other things I'm working on, and on the other side of the coin, I think I did post, I don't know if I posted in the clubhouse, maybe I didn't. I only have 2 spots left for my Momentum Weekend Retreat this March in Walt Disney World If you want to spend 3 days with 8 entrepreneurs in a luxury vacation home, I take care of everything, yes, including all the food. It is a great way to really spend dedicated time working on masterminding, strategizing, and planning for the near and long-term future so that you could live the life that you dream, because that is exactly what you have given and gifted to me. Let's see if this works. Come on. Oh, maybe not. This is supposed to be a heart. All little hearty things are supposed to be popping up. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in. Please make sure you go into the Clubhouse and post what you think is the all-time greatest Disney movie quote. That was the question that I posted today. Karen, I am in Orlando now. As of Monday, I will not be in Orlando anymore. Dun, dun, dun. I'll leave that with that little bit of mystery and my weak internet signal. I love you guys. I appreciate you so very much. I hope you have a great night. Thank you again for what is going to happen on Friday this week. Again, this is all because of and for and shared with you. I really do love you, and I really do appreciate you. And if there's ever anything I can do for you, please reach out and let me know. I hope you have an amazing night. Happy New Year, because I really think this is the first time we've gotten together since New Year. I'm super excited for what 2025 and the future has in store. I talk for a living. Bye. Choose the good.